Welcome to the story Flamebound Chronicles of the Spirit Hunters, Chapter 1 of Rice Balls and Revenants. In the quiet village of Kitara, nestled between the whispering peaks and sleeping forest, lived a 15-year-old boy named Veer. Known for his obsession with food and uncanny sense of smell, Veer had only two ambitions in life: win the local rice ball eating contest and avoid chores. His family ran a humble lantern shop that stayed open past sundown, a rarity in a land where spirits roamed freely after dusk. One night, when Veer went out for a midnight snack, he found the village square eerily silent. And then he saw it, a translucent figure hovering near the well, humming a lullaby in reverse. That night changed everything. Chapter 2: The Spirit Hunter and the Onion Tears. As Veer was nearly soul nibbled by the strange spectre, a masked stranger appeared wielding a staff shaped like a tuning fork and glowing with of spiritual runes. Her name? Janu, a sarcastic, no-nonsense spirit hunter with a mysterious past and a magical allergy to onions. Janu zapped the spirit with a resonant strike and then, annoyed, dragged Veer home like a wet mop. She discovered that Veer had a rare trait. He could smell spirit trails, a gift possessed by only a handful in each generation. Veer, not thrilled about any monster hunting league, asked just one important question: Can I bring snacks? Chapter 3: Welcome to the Bureau of Balance. Veer was taken to the floating city of Vajraloka, home to the Bureau of Balance, an organization sworn to keeping harmony between humans and spirits. There, he met a weird mix of recruits: Dara, a chubby monk who could summon shield walls but was scared of butterflies; Tanu, a talking squirrel with a divine license to judge; Rekha, a blacksmith's daughter with a hot temper and hotter battle hammer. Veer began training under Janu, learning that spirits weren't always evil. Some were just lost, forgotten, or overwhelmed by old memories. Others, however, became twilight revenants, corrupted beings that fed on pain and regret. Chapter 4: Attack of the Cursed Flute Clan. Trouble brewed in the western province of Narakund, where flute music at night was turning entire villages into sleepwalkers. The culprit? The Cursed Flute Clan, which is a rogue ex-hunters who used melody to control minds and summon restless spirits. Janu and the trainees were sent on their first mission. During the chaos, Rekha accidentally smashed their cart. Veer mistook a spirit for a talking goat, and Dara fainted after inhaling too much incense. A lot of chaos, in fact. But in the heart of the forest, they found the truth. The flutists were not villains. They were just the guardians cursed by a dying spirit bound to play or lose their minds. Veer, using his nose and humor, tracked the original cursed instrument, and Rekha shattered it mid-raga, freeing the clan and all the villages. Chapter 5: The Spirit in the Mirror. One night, Veer stared into a mirror and saw himself blink back late. The bureau's seals confirmed it. Veer had attracted the attention of an echo spirit, a rare type that copies people's forms, emotions, and even memories to take over their place. Worse, the echo had already begun replacing bureau officials one by one. Veer and Janu devised a risky plan, a trap to the echo spirit by confronting it with a memory it couldn't fake. Veer's childhood dance to a tomato jingle. Yes, it's embarrassing, but the plan worked. The echo was captured, but it whispered a warning. Balance is tipping. One among you is already broken. Be ready. Beware. Chapter 6 Twilight Uprising. An ancient revenant named Vatra, once a noble spirit guardian, had returned his essence twisted into vengeance. He aimed to tear the veil between spirit and human realms, bringing eternal twilight. The Bureau mobilized. Janu revealed her true power, a devastating soul flare technique that burned her own memories as fuel. She had only one left with her. As Veer and his friends joined the fight, Vatra whispered secrets. The Bureau was built on the pain of exiled spirits. They were forgotten, they were betrayed. Veer's nose wasn't a gift, it was a curse inherited from Vatra's imprisoned kin, he said. In the final stand, Rekha held the gates. Dara shielded civilians, finally facing his fear of butterflies as they swarmed her shield. He cried but stood firm, fighting all the spirits off. Janu burned her last memory to weaken Vatra. Veer, with nothing but his courage, a resonant flute, and a soul lantern, talked to Vatra. He offered to help preserve spirit names, ensuring they were never forgotten again. Vatra paused, thought a lot, fought back a lot, debated a lot, but with Veer's consistency and perseverance, he was convinced and then let go. Chapter 7 The lantern never sleeps. Months passed. The Bureau was reborn, but not as hunters, but as keepers of harmony. Chanu retired to grow onions ironically. Rekha ran a forge school. Dara became a meditation coach, and Veer, he returned to Kitara. At dusk, he lights the spirit lantern outside the shop. Some nights, he still smells forgotten memories, but now he's not afraid because every spirit deserves to be remembered. What do we get from the story? What's the final moral, you ask? Well, not all stories are meant to end in a battle. Some end in laughter, quiet remembrance, and warm glow of a single lantern. Thanks for staying with me whole throughout the lesson. Take care. Bye.